Hey everybody, Adrian Nelson here. I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to my platform. Depending on which platform you're looking at this, there will be timestamps on my Ancient Great Love YouTube channel, and on Facebook and Instagram there won't be. Alright, but this is just a quick check-in for all the different zodiac signs. I just finished the love readings for the different zodiacs, and then I'm going to move on to new love, then I'm going to move on to twin flame, and I've already done the September readings. They're all uploaded on Ancient Great Love YouTube channel. But I just wanted to do a little something just to check in with all the different zodiac signs. So I'm going to go from Aries all the way around to Pisces. And as I said, if it's on YouTube, there'll be timestamps. And then I'm going to end off with a collective reading for the collective energy, so collective message for you, or sort of like in addition to your zodiac sign. Okay, so a way in which you can actually enhance this experience for yourself is if you know where your placements are. So if you know where your moon is, for example, which is your emotions, or your rising, your ascending, how you start new things, new beginnings. Maybe your Mars, if there's conflict, better to understand that, better to resolve that. If it's on Facebook, I'll put the link on. If it's on YouTube, obviously there's a link that's always there. Sorry, for a free natal chart. Okay, so let's get started right away. We're going to start with Aries. And for Aries, we're using Tarot of the Moon Garden, which is a beautiful deck of cards. So beautiful. And a friend actually gave me these cards as a gift. It's such a beautiful thing. And we're starting off with Aries. We're going to do 3 cards for Aries. And my friend is actually an Aries as well. Aries are wonderful people. So Aries, you've got the 3 of Swords, you've got the 5 of Cups, and you've got the 8 of Swords. So if I look at this Aries, let's just go here with the 3 of Swords first of all. This says to me that you have healed. That maybe there were things that were hurting you, there were things that were weighing you down, there were challenges, there were definite uphills, battles here. This is a space that basically comes from a very broken heart, a heart that at a point felt that there was no more hope, that is now healed. Okay, but it's time to step away from that. They might still be holding on to those emotions in some ways. It's time to sort of cut that cord, basically, because when our consciousness is in the past, it does have an effect on the present. Okay, and then we've also got the 8 of Swords over there, which once again, it's holding on to the past. Aries could be making you feeling, that you are stuck. So that is something to consider for you there. Okay. Wish you all strength, love, and light with that. And then from Aries, we go to Taurus. Taurus, you've got the Page of Cups, you've got the 6 of Stars, which is the 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. So this epiphany here, Taurus, some of you might actually fall in love, or maybe you're meeting a nice friend, their soulmate. Doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but maybe meeting a beautiful soulmate, maybe somebody in the new job. There's success here for you that's happening. So it's almost like you're in the space, Taurus, where you're opening your mind, or you can focus on opening your mind at this particular point in time, to more success and to more abundance. And it doesn't have to be that difficult. There's a space here of maybe with the 5 of Swords having a belief that maybe things need to be difficult in order to be successful, Taurus. And that is not a very, positively serving idea to ponder, to entertain. Let's see what we've got for Gemini. Oops, that one just popped around, Gemini, and let's take that one over there. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, sorry, and the 10 of Pentacles. This is actually very, very good. So a lot of things that you're hoping for, a lot of hard work. It's almost like you may have been doing some hard work here, Gemini, that nobody was knowing about. That hard work is definitely paying off there very, very beautifully for you. Great hope here for what things might come. This is a space of beautiful financial abundance, basically. This is a space of dreams coming true. That is a really, really cool space to actually be at. All right. Now, let's see what we've got for Cancer. Let's see what we've got for Lunar Babies. And this deck of cards is the Triple Goddess Tarot. I love my tarot. I'm going to put in a link in the description for my detailed online tarot reading course. There we go. If you're on YouTube, obviously it's there already. If you're on Instagram, it's in the description. So for Cancer, that's the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So this is a pattern where you're more clear within your mind. So maybe, you've been trying the whole emotions thing, Cancer, but maybe that took you a little bit in directions you didn't want to go. I feel this is a space of you pulling yourself back towards yourself. Maybe in a bit of a sticky situation there, not quite sure how you're going to deal with it. But what I do see is that you're not going to go back to destructive patterns that you had before. You're actually going into a new pattern of strength there, Cancer. That's actually quite amazing. That's a space of learning a better way to get things done. Then we've got Leo. Sorry. Sorry. Leo. It may be the second day of, the third day of spring in South Africa, but it's chilly. Well, this is the evening, so it's basically the second today. So Leo, you've got Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, and you also have the Moon over here. All right. So this is a space, Leo, where there's actually abundance available here for you, and maybe there's an issue in your past that I feel that you might need to make peace with, that might be having an impact there in your life, Leo. But this is a space of real beautiful abundance. Your cup can really flow over here, but maybe just be open to perhaps somebody else's ideas of how to do things that will actually serve you really, really well. All right, let's see what we got for Virgo. Virgo, you have got the Emperor, the Ace of Wands. Oh, that's beautiful. And also the King of Wands. Sorry, the Ace of Swords. So Virgo, this is a space of you actually being in your power, being in your strength. I feel that for many of you, there might have been a pattern of really playing yourselves down for maybe the longest time, but you're no longer doing that. You're sitting in your emotions here. This could be finally being at peace with a situation, maybe being at peace with the past. I also feel for some of you that you are now able to move forward, maybe into a love that you couldn't for a while because there were still those connections to the past that were, holding you back. Let's use the Gilded Tarot for the other three. Which ones are next? Okay, so we're going to do Libra now. Let's see what we got for Libra, please. There's links for all the cards that I use in the descriptions. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's on YouTube. Okay. I'm so used to doing these videos only for YouTube. So, 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the Chariot card. Okay, who's this for Libra? So Libra, this is beautiful inner peace. This is inner peace, and I see because you're getting this inner peace, or actually if you maybe feel a little bit lost in life and don't know which way to go, inner peace is what opens for you the way that you can go forward, which shows you the direction. And this is beautiful because you've done a lot of inner work here. There's a balance between your light side and your dark side, which means the dark side's not going to lead you astray, Libra. That's fantastic. Let's see what we've got for Scorpio. Scorpio. There we go. Scorpio, you've got the 9 of Wands, you've got the Magician, and you've got the 3 of Swords. So Scorpio, there was some emotional healing that needed to be done here for you and within you. And I feel that that's actually pretty much done. It might not have been the best sort of, road to walk, but I feel that that healing is done. There's the release has taken place there within you. This is not a space to hold on to the past because you've got a strength to do actually amazing things going forward. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius. What we got for Sag. So, Ace of Swords. It came out like this, but it's pulling me like this, so I'm going to do that. Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the High Priestess. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius, the best is yet to come. You accepted your dreams over here, what it is that you want your life to be. Either you would have met someone and that person really ticks all the boxes, might have hit your socks, like right off your feet. Or this could also be a space where you opened yourself to what it is that you want to have. You saw what it is that you want to have and you started to leap towards that. That's really, really powerful. That is powerful. Basically instant manifestation over there. Okay. And then for the last of the zodiacs before we do that collective message, Capricorn. Here with this is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot by US Games. Okay, so who's this? Capricorn. Capricorn, you have got the Five of Pentacles, which is sort of crossed there by the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This is actually quite cool because Capricorn, you're not, I feel that you're not seeing everything the way that you'd like them to see. Your actual reading on my YouTube channel, your love reading, was quite a heavy one. Maybe you want to look at that, but if you haven't yet, the Five of Pentacles, here's a space of feeling a little bit out of tune with things here, but also there's a space of moving forward. So there is a sense of tenacity here. There's a sense of not giving up, which is actually a very powerful strength and serving you really well, Capricorn, at the moment. Let's see what we got for Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. I feel this one right over here. Who are you? Seven of Swords. So you got the Sun. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, this is incredible. The Sun, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. There's almost nothing that I have to say to you. You are really in your energy, in your power, in your strength. You're like in the vibe and in the flow, Aquarius. And yes, there are many, many problems I see around you, but it's almost like you're like this problem-solving machine. There's a problem, you know it. There's a problem, you know it. There's a problem, you know it. That's almost like, that's basically channeling that's happening over here. So if you're doing a project and suddenly everything's just working, you're actually channeling it. You're in. It's almost like that psychic sort of flow. You are in powerful connection with your higher self. All right, with your soul. Pisces, you've got the Devil, you've got the Four of Pentacles, and you've got the Page of Cups. So Pisces, things might be a little bit challenging here for you, but I feel that you're also getting to see what are the patterns within you that might be holding you back and withholding you from what it is that you want to have. And I feel that you're beginning to accept that within yourself. You know, I feel that with all due respect, it feels like some of you, there was a pattern of suffering, but then there's almost a realization that it's self-inflicted, and maybe you've been playing a movie in your mind that doesn't need to be played. And then with the Page of Cups there's a realization that there's a better way of being, a better way of relating. So maybe this has got something, maybe you're concerned, you know, about a loved one, or maybe you're concerned about one of your children. You know, just because we obviously have that energy pattern doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad or sort of like a low vibing pattern. You know what I mean? And then just a collective message for you all. Let's see. What collective message do we have, please, for the collective, using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck? And this is the one with which I teach my online class as well. We're going to take 4. So we've got a 10 of Wands and the Judgment card. So yeah, this is the end of emotional ties. You're going into a space of realizing better options for yourself. I wouldn't necessarily say creating these options, because the opportunities always already exist, you know. And if you're in any of my psychic development coaching, then you will know that I always speak about this and I really go into detail about it. But you know, everything already exists. But it's when we release that which holds us back, when we release the conditional patterning, that is when we realize better options is there for us, you know. And that's the beautiful thing about spirituality. You learn, you don't necessarily not have problems, but you've got better coping mechanisms, and you can see the things coming towards you and can be proactive about it. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is amazing. The Tower in the Sun. This is releasing generational hurt, generational pain. This is going that whole 3D to 5D, the whole new world vibe. This is releasing the ties. So things might be heavy for you at the moment. Things might be challenging for you at the moment. Things might be overwhelming for you at the moment. But here's the thing. The very fact that you are experiencing all the ascension symptoms is what basically confirms that you are in the process of ascending, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be having the symptoms. I'm going to draw you one more card. I'm just going to pull one out of there. Let's see what we have. In closing, the Chariot, moving forward powerfully, because you're moving forward in truth and in strength. If you're looking at this, I am pretty certain that you have done your inner work and you've gone through your dark night of the soul, and you are moving forward because you're moving forward in strength and the truth of who you are. That is amazing. That is amazing. Okay, that's really amazing. All right. So thank you so much for your time, your energy, your love, and your light. If you are interested, I do personal readings as well. I've got them. An hour is $4.97. I'm just thinking because I'm running a special at the moment. My special is basically a 30 minutes reading, 350 rands or $25, and I sent you a link that you can, you know, watch again and again. It's a private link. But apart from that, thank you so much for your time, your energy, your love, and your light. I just felt inspired to do a reading for you, so I said, well, when inspiration hits, then it's there. But yeah, namaste, love and light. See you around, and may you have many, many, many beautiful reasons, gorgeous you, to smile.